On a vast battlefield that was 98% ocean, more than 1,600,000 men, Allied and Japanese, died over a period of 4 years, fighting for small pockets of territory. Pacific D-Days, amphibious assaults, island by island, were the means chosen by the United States to cross the Pacific to Japan. Well into 1942, the Imperial Japanese forces were the masters of amphibious conquest. In a Pacific dominated by their huge navy after the destruction of the US fleet at Pearl Harbor, they reeled off a string of landings and victories. From Malaya and the Dutch East Indies to Wake Island, Guam and the Philippines, they came ashore and won. By the time the United States could build even a semblance of a counterattack, the enemy had an immense string of island fortresses that stretched halfway across the Pacific and swept from the Aleutians to New Guinea.
I go now to fulfill my mission and my destiny. I hope it is a destiny that will bring honor to our family. And if it requires my life, I will sacrifice it gladly to be a good servant of our nation.
Hey, I got a large haze. That's too big to be planes, right?
Is that what you want to do? 1995? Boom! Wrong move.
Lieutenant, radar's picking up a large return, moving in from the northeast.
Hang on. Relax. This flight of B-17's coming in from the mainland.
Nothing to worry about. A heck of a lot of B-17s.
Good shot, Hot. This better be good, Commander.
One of our destroyers reports having fired and sunk enemy submarine attempting to enter Pearl Harbor at 0653.
720.
We had decoder delays, Admiral.
Relay this to Washington, recall the staff.
Failure. Peace talks. Useless.
Thurman here. Tokyo transmitting to their embassy in Washington. Discontinue use of your decoding machine and dispose of immediately. Special emphasis on destroying important parts. Do you read that? Acknowledge.
Admiral, Naval Intel intercepted a transmission from Tokyo to the Japanese embassy in Washington, instructing them to break apart all decoder machines and burn all secret documents.
Japanese are expecting a war. Should we?
Tita.
Warning of possible Japanese aggressive movement in any direction.
Broken relationship, hostilities imminent. Where?
Lose a fight, Miller?
The need for better coordination between naval gunfire and air support. Prepare the beaches in advance of the assault.
Ship's proud of you, son.
The Japanese were not going to cave. They were going to fight to the last man on every one of these islands. There would be many more bigger and bloodier and deadlier D-days in the Pacific to get us at 5,000 miles back to the mainland of Japan.